What's going on? I'm Matthias, and in spite of that horrible intro, I hope this is a good video for you. It's already like 4 o'clock. I end up starting videos like later in the day when like my days are busier and stuff like that because I have done quite a bit. I have put up all these cameras, so there's these cameras now that they're called the Netgear something or other cameras, and they're based on motion detection. So it's really cool because the camera you could just stick on the wall like it is. It doesn't need any wires or anything like that. And what's beautiful about this camera, and this is not a sponsored video, I'm just talking about this product because I find it cool, is that it has batteries in it, but it only turns on when it senses motion. So that means you can only really put it in a spot where it doesn't get a lot of motion. So when it gets triggered, it's like, okay, what you doing on my side yard, homie? You know what I mean? Installing a bunch of other stuff, all these safety precautions, all these safety measures, because as our channels expand, privacy tends to go out the door. And a lot of people tend to blur the line between what's acceptable to do and what's not acceptable to do. i.e. calling our phone or something like that. Or messaging me on Voxer, like my Voxer is for my family only, don't message me on Voxer. Stuff like that. Not that I don't love talking to you guys and communicating to you guys, but there's a natural flow, you know what I mean? There's a natural flow in which we communicate. We communicate on this medium, on YouTube and on Twitter. Those are the mediums that we talk to you guys through, yeah. And like, you know, phone numbers and like letters through our actual mailbox and stuff like that. That's for like personal, private family stuff, you know what I mean? 99.9999999% of you guys are cool about that and respect that. But for those of you that don't, I see you. But that being said, I'm just being an overprotective father. Just being an overprotective father for my new little girl. Better to be safe than sorry, right?
Does it look like this shirt is like lopsided or something?
I think it's your belly a little bit because you were sleeping all night on your right side, and then when you got up, she was like totally shifted to your left side.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Did
she was.
That?
Yeah, totally, for sure.
That is funny.
But you look so good.
Thank you.
Do a little spin, do a little twirl for me, in the camera. Yeah, doesn't she look good, guys? Anyways, we're on our way out because I've been doing other stuff too. So as I said yesterday, I'm working on this plug system. It's all done. It's really awesome. Now you can see on the ground, I've hidden this plug all the way down on there. So it looks like you can't even tell. I bought that cable cover and I spray painted it. Amanda was super impressed that I just randomly picked up the spray paint at the store and I was like, that's the color.
Yeah, because the lights that they have in the store, it's not like natural light, and it just like, I don't know, the lights that they have, it's like under a blue light, so my eyes just like tricks on me and I couldn't remember the color of the floor. But essentially, like, you can see that it matches really, really well. The thing is like, I've been doing this for a decade. I've been color matching using Photoshop, coloring video and coloring film. Like, you guys remember when I first started making stuff, I was making like films and I was like color correcting, and like I've trained my eyes to just recognize color and color temperature and like even the slightest shift. So I pride myself in being able to detect colors like that. But we got that wire coming all the way up here, then cut a little hole in the rug and it goes directly up to, oh, it fell down. I have to actually screw this up. But there's a plug in the coffee table, which is super cool. Plug in the coffee table. I don't know why that tape fell off. It said it was like, it would hold 10 pounds.
Yeah, right.
That's what it said.
Yeah, well, I know, but yeah, right. And then it comes all the way up to my chair with a little plug right there for when I'm sitting on my chair.
Show them our new chair?
Oh yeah, the new chair. So we moved up. We moved the other chair up to our bedroom so that maybe, you know, we'll read in it or something like that. I'll read in that chair or something. So we bought an identical one because we did like it, but we got one that is yellow because it pops in the room a little bit more. What say you?
Better.
You like it?
Yeah. I think it just matches our stuff more.
Yeah. Well, now we have 2 different grays in here and that really bothers me. As someone who's like obsessed with color a little bit, it bothers me. Like, I want to have this chair reupholstered, but that's so stupid of me.
There was 4 different grays in here before.
Yeah, the other chair was even a lighter gray.
And Autumn was too, so.
Yeah, exactly.
I needed a chair upstairs.
I just gotta get over that a little bit and just be like, it's okay. It's okay that there's mismatching grays. You know, I'm not an interior decorator. I don't know anything. Speaking of interior decorating and my manliness, I'm not threatened. I actually enjoy decorating and making things look good. But see this thing right here? This thing is ugly. It stores like
stores like controllers and remotes. That's what it's designed for, and it comes off. But it's just so ugly. Like the chair looks so much better without that and without like all this crap. So we're going to Target right now to get like a little basket, like a little bin to put by the chair, because like the chair sleeve, like what did Mike call it yesterday? Like a boat?
A boat, yeah.
Or something like that?
I've never heard of.
I don't know, it looks tacky on this chair, so I'm gonna get rid of that thing and get a little basket for it. And make this the Instagram-worthy house Amanda wants it to be.
You want it to be too.
Well, I know, but I don't really do Instagram, so I want your Instagrams to be pretty though.
Oh, thank you. I like your Instagram's pretty.
I do like your Instagram. Guys, go follow her on Instagram. What is it?
Amanda.Faye.
At Amanda.Faye.
Yes.
Do it. But off to Target.
Off to Target again.
Look at what we ended up getting. Dun, da, 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 da. What is this, babe? What do you call this thing?
A diaper pail.
A diaper pail. Ew, gross, nastiness. 2.0. To keep in the stink, yeah. All right. Oh, the stink ends here. I sure hope so.
There's gonna be a lot of stink.
There's gonna be a lot of stink. Sorry, Luna, if you see this in like 5 years, 10 years.
You pooped a lot.
You pooped a lot. Next morning, where did we leave off yesterday? You don't even remember? There's a huge mess still over here with all this home security stuff and locks and cameras and blah 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 blah.
Well, a lot of it's just empty boxes now.
Yeah, a lot of, well yeah, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Today I'm gonna be finishing up installing all that stuff. But a lot of you have wondered why the vlogs are delayed and if they'll ever get back. And like, I love vlogs that are, you know, the next day so that we can communicate a little bit better. But I've just found that to protect our privacy, especially when Amanda's pregnant, you know, and she's due in like, you know, 2-3 weeks or something like that, we're delaying the vlogs. And that's because sometimes we say we're gonna do things like in the next day or something like that. Essentially, we're just trying to protect our privacy, essentially. Like if we go to vacation to a place where people know where it is, or, you know, so we don't have to be worried necessarily about like, if we're in a hotel showing the room number, because by the time the vlog's up, we'll be gone, stuff like that. It's to protect our privacy a little bit more. And I'm sorry that delay has to come in between us a little bit, but we are still looking at comments. What?
People are wondering how many days the delay is. I think it's like 5 days, 6 days.
No. It's 3 to 4.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It should only be 3 to 4 days. And that's what we're gonna strive for. But I hope you guys understand that and appreciate that even though we do put our lives out on the internet and we do forfeit a certain level of privacy, there's a certain level of privacy that we do still expect. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you click on this video right there, because it may be interesting because YouTube's suggesting it to you. Okay, high five.